Employees at online delivery businesses like Amazon and Instacart are staging walkouts and strikes over safety concerns. And they say they deserve hazard pay for working under these conditions. Now, these people are providing a vital service for millions. Shouldn't they be treated like any other first responder? How much are you relying on them during all this, Megan?
Well, I mean, I'm pregnant, as people know, which makes me high risk. So I have been relying on Amazon delivery workers to deliver, packages and grocery store workers. My husband goes to the grocery store once a week. And I've been railing about this for weeks, that I think that anyone who is doing any kind of essential work for us right now should not only get hazard pay, but should have their pay doubled. And if corporations aren't going to have a conscience enough to take care of these workers, who, by the way, just have a higher susceptibility of getting the virus, not necessarily getting the kind of medical care they would necessarily need, I think it is up to the government. And I think if we have to do another stimulus and aid package for essential workers, that's what we have to do at this time. And again, I'm normally like the last person on planet Earth that ever wants the government to give any kind of financial handout to anyone. But I think these people are putting their lives on the line, putting their families at risk just for us to be able to get our groceries and needed packages and, whatever else. And I think everyone from truck drivers to janitorial workers to anybody anywhere who is out still working in this kind of environment should 100% be given hazard pay.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to say anything?
Completely agree. Completely agree. They are
We're
frontline workers at this point.
Okay, so when we come back, we'll talk more about this. Hey, welcome back. We were just talking about employees at online delivery businesses like Amazon and Instacart who are staging walkouts and strikes over safety concerns. And I think, Sarah, you were about to say something. You use these services, yes?
Absolutely. In order to shelter in place like we've been asked to do and stay away from each other, we have to have people that are willing to get us the supplies we need at home. So that one depends on the other. And the part that bothers me is building off what Megan said. I would love to see the government do the right thing, step in and continue to take care of these workers. But I'd also like to see these private companies do the right thing. We see annually the lists of the most wealthy people, and we see pictures of their yachts and everything else. This is the time, and if you have to have a selfish reason, step up with a big PR scheme of how great a guy I am. Show us what you can do for your workers right now, because if you wouldn't step in and take their place, then you need to pay them accordingly.
Yeah, I completely agree. We want to see good corporate citizens at this point. And I don't know if many people know. Everyone knows Amazon. I don't know if that many people know Instacart. My friend Simone, who lives in Texas, told me about Instacart. It's amazing because Instacart uses, your local grocery stores, and people go to those stores and shop for you and then bring your groceries to your house. It's the most amazing service, and I've been using Instacart for a long time. Don't tell me those people aren't frontline workers, because they're actually going into grocery stores and then delivering your groceries to you. It's a service that elderly people use. I know I've recommended my dad to use it, so because he's not living with us. But I actually have a legal note. Instacart and Amazon say they are working to equip their workers with sanitation gear and have taken steps to increase pay and extend paid sick leave, sick time. Yeah. So they are trying to do the right thing.
Taking steps sounds like PR to me. I mean, Jeff Bezos is one of the richest people in the entire world. And I think when you have people like our own company, Bob Iger, giving up his paycheck for the good of the company, there are good corporate citizens. And I've just been disappointed with the reaction, because I don't think this country could function without our truck drivers and Amazon workers. And I think they're doing such an imperative job for so many Americans. And I've been delighted by some people in corporate culture, and I have been just absolutely grossed out and disgusted by others. And I implore Jeff Bezos and whomever the CEO of Instacart is to really do the right thing right now.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be watching this story and make sure that they do, because if they don't, we're going to be bringing it up again, because everybody has to do their part, which